Hello, I'm Damien from Game Innovator, and today we shall have a look at the augmented reality game taking the mobile world by storm called Pokemon Go. Augmented reality has come a long way since the sequential wave imprinting machine of the 1970s. Although we've had some augmented reality or AR applications released in the past, such as Ingress, it's safe to say that Pokemon Go was a significant step forward in introducing AR applications to a much wider mainstream audience. The game is currently the top app on Google Play and the top free app on iTunes. We've promised future updates to the game, ensuring that it'll stay popular for a while yet. Let's have a look at the background of the game. Pokemon Go was developed by a company called Niantic Labs, which developed other AR games such as Ingress. Niantic Labs was initially an internal startup at Google in 2010 before it became an independent entity in 2015, with Google remaining as a partner. It was founded by its current CEO, John Hanke. John Hanke had also founded Keyhole Incorporated in 2001. This company specialized in geospatial data visualization applications such as maps. One of the firms that provided initial funding to the company was In-Q-Tel, the venture capital arm of the Central Intelligence Agency, with most of In-Q-Tel's funds coming from the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. When Keyhole Incorporated was bought out by Google in 2004, the technology being developed by the company ended up in some of Google's products, such as Google Earth and Google Maps. Even though Keyhole Incorporated was consumed by Google, it is naive to think that John Hanke's connection to the CIA was severed in the process. Though there hasn't been official confirmation of the CIA working with Niantic Labs or John Hanke on current projects. With the background out of the way, let's have a look at the game's features. We'll start by having a look at the permissions the game needs to run. The most noteworthy permissions the game needs are the location data, modifying and accessing media of your USB storage, taking pictures and videos of the camera, and full network access. These permissions and the privacy policy allow information obtained from the game to be shared with third parties for research and analysis, demographic profiling, and other similar purposes. You might be thinking, what's the big deal? I've most likely already got other apps on the phone that share what I see and do with private and government parties. Well, the next big feature of Pokemon Go, however, is what helps set it apart from most other similar apps, and that would be crowd and individual management. The world of Pokemon Go is overlaid on top of the real world, with in-game locations such as Pokestops and Pokemon gyms corresponding to GPS coordinates in the real world. The positioning of crowds of Pokemon Go players can be influenced in real time by updating the virtual map with one or more Pokemon spawn points. The players would then rush to the Pokemon spawn location with phones in hand, providing a large set of eyes and bodies at the location of choice. Similarly, an individual could be compelled to visit and photograph a particular location by placing a nearby Pokemon spawn point that only they can see. Given the surveillance permissions that the user gives to Niantic, the crowd management options, and the founder's connections with CIA, I do not recommend that you play this game. However, it will be interesting to see how Pokemon Go and other AR apps influence the mainstream audience and the opportunities that are opened to the partners of Niantic and other AR developers. So let me know what you think in the comments and whether you want to see game industry news more often than once per year. So until next time, this has been Damien Davidovich signing off.